Well, to say I am behind would be an understatement. It is currently the 27th of June, and I still haven't watched the third episode, so I love being employed. We are going to be watching the third episode, which I've already gotten glimpses of. I haven't gotten spoiled yet, which is wonderful. The only thing I've gotten spoiled on is that Armand appears, which also, to be fair, is not entirely my job's fault, but it is partially. The other some of the blame is to be put onto Armand, because as soon as I found out that it was going to take a bigger role in this episode, I didn't want to watch it. I'm terrified. I've been hearing good things about it. I do have a semi spoiler about a really important character that shows up, which I wish I didn't have, but unfortunately I did get spoiled, and that's what I get for taking so long to get to an episode. So it's not going to be shocking when it comes on, but I don't know anything that's going to happen. I don't know any single line of dialogue. Really, the only thing I know is that Armand makes an appearance, and I think Magnus also does. But yeah, besides that, I have no clue what's going to happen. So I'm still very excited and very nervous, and I hope it's as good as the second episode was. So let's get on to it.
Had they stayed within the realities of their budget and consummated their union in their home province, the marriage might have lasted longer. But love born from a speed dating event in Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan merited an unhurried commemoration. Can I offer my assistance?
Oh, mercy. Aren't you the angel?
Kind of
For a vampiric appointment in Samara. Gabriella's divine...
You just know the photos can be good when somebody's doing it like this.
And
I saved your life. You owe me.
Perhaps.
I do.
We'd be ahead, mounted above a covered toilet if it weren't for me.
Transformational trauma
This was Sophia again.
What do you know about her?
Mystery vagina past its sell-by date.
And what do you mean, perhaps?
You assume death at decapitation. A study done in Budapest had 2 Class B vampires surviving separation for nearly 2 hours.
You were a stutterer as a child.
Evening, Dan. Happy to be here.
Could you state your name for the camera, please?
I'm the front man. Lestat.
The vampire Lestat.
I'm immortal. More or less. The light of
The songs are your story.
must be important if I repeat.
Or it's a doorstop because you don't want to talk about yourself.
I'll kick that door down, Dan. I bunk it down with my cookies and trommelangino.
Exactly my thinking. So let's run with this. Let's dig into these songs and see what we get. You have a song, Long Face. The lyrics are ooh, 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 wah-ah, ooh, 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 wah-ah.
He's gonna get pissed at
What's the
this.
story behind that?
Long Face is an agreement between myself and the audience. Permission disguised as anthem.
Oh yeah, we're coming. Yeah, yeah, we're coming. Oh yeah, I'm coming.
Oh.
I'm an actor in my makeup.
Black Licorice is so bad lyrically wise.
Songs about
How the current culture has misshapen the mortal mind, and how easy and unsatisfying the bringing of death has become. You must have experienced this, Dan. The memories you take in as you kill. Life is an endless cachet of influencer videos, Russian dash cams, and shame-ridden pornography. Or are we still pretending that you're human?
So not about sucking dick.
Performative journalist.
Were you a stutterer as a child?
Daniel is really digging
He
into
doesn't like
this.
that question.
Yeah.
Well, we can come back to it. Vampires tried to kill you, yeah?
Is it a question if you merely put yeah at the end of the sentence?
Pretty weak bunch, but they seemed organized, which is different than the other 2 attempts on your life during this tour. Is this self-financed vanity romp your vampire wishful spin on hope I die before I get old? Is my doc your eulogy?
Did you promise him?
I don't do promises.
43 fucking nights. Nobody gives a fuck about what I was before. No one cares.
No one seems to give a shit about you now, flatlining 1,000 capacity venues.
Let's take a walk.
You're confused about the pursuit, then. It is not about asses on seats or streams on Pandora. It is about pure expression. Raphael.
I would agree. I would 100% agree if it wasn't coming from Lestat's mouth. Yes, it's about expression. Do I think Lestat wants to do it merely for expression and for, you know, a creative sharing? No. It's Lestat. I mean, we've seen Lestat's drug-induced breakdown where he claimed that he wanted millions and thousands of fans, and he is not getting that. It's just completely unbelievable to anybody that actually knows Lestat. Like, there's no such thing as creating for the sheer purpose of creating with Lestat. It's about being seen, it's about needing to be seen and be validated at the same time. So, who are you fooling exactly?
Calvino's invisible cities.
Wah.
It's embarrassing. The stutter.
Stop the cameras.
No, come.
No.
Let them see. Let them see. I have had 40 shows in 43 fucking nights. No one cares.
I can't tell if this is real or if it's an act. Because I just don't think Lestat would allow them to say this. Yeah. Daniel was loving that too.
I'm the vampire Louis de Pointelac. Undone by your relentless questionings, Mr. Malloy.
Making a brief call to share an important message with you.
You got the wrong address.
I'm looking for Killer. Don't do that. Just think it. I'm a vampire, just like you. Except, I didn't disrespect my face like you done. I'm looking for Killer. You're not Killer. Anybody see Killer?
The fuck is going on here?
Through the fields. Keep straight 5 minutes. There's a car. Gray Dodge. Don't look back.
Yourself.
Everyone always repeats the number when I say it. I had a pistol, a rifle, a dagger, a mastiff.
The Stuttering Wolf Killer.
No, that was the first name for our band. Hello, Fort Collins.
The
We are
passive
Stuttering Wolf
aggressiveness of
Killers.
this interview was crazy.
From the ages of 9 to 29, you...
Stuttered. I stuttered. Yes, and every kill I have made is a response. My entire psyche is formed from the deformity. It's like being strapped down in a dentist
What
chair.
happened at age 9?
I was taken to see witches being burned at a stake.
Okay. Tell me about that. And you were 9.
It's what moms did with kids before Lego and Peppa Pig. Looking back on it now, they were definitely witches. The twins, that is.
It
Marguerite.
happened at 29.
I heard music.
So you
This is about
made it to
Nicholas.
Paris.
I'll warn you right now, I don't like Nicholas.
Closed, mouth.
Yes, I said it.
What struck my heart was the way that his whole body leaned to the music. Had I the ear I have now, I would have found it pedestrian. But I was an ape from Auvergne, and it sounded like a god machine, played by an angel.
Ah, merde! Take your squeaks elsewhere, or next! I won't miss!
Oh, it must be our Mozart rising over all that disturbs your peace, madame, kindly. Peace off!
This is Nikki, who you sing about in your song, Why Do I Have to Feel?
Nicolas de l'Enfant. My first love.
Was it?
Lestat. De Lyoncourt.
Non. De Valois.
Found on your title. Wearing pantaloons.
Trying to fit in.
You know words like
Not working. Yeah.
Good luck with that. Say anything else? My dad.
He said, tell him I love him, and that I'm proud of him.
What did he really say?
He said help him to be a man. But he said it without the stammer.
Are you gonna teach me?
All the old tropes and drapes of tortured and forbidden love, blah blah blah, bipolar boyfriend, blah blah. Fast forward, stop, vape, check your phone, press play. Oh, good. Now he's a vampire.
But you're not a vampire. You're the stuttering ape of Auvergne.
Simon, ton sera tendu.
Any Quebecers here?
Tongue twisters, vocal
Yeah, I
exercises
got
repeated every day for 2 years while I washed the floor.
You perform a song. Can someone do something about this?
Quiet on set.
Right. Let's keep going.
No. You perform a song every night by your abuser. Biggest fan.
Abuser.
Go pull up the song. for him.
Liberator, emancipator.
Uh-huh. He says,
Eminem Stan.
according to Louis, his name was Magnus. He took me from my room in Paris as I kicked and screamed, locked me in a room for a week with corpses. They all look like me.
I mean, does that even sound like me, Dan? Louis was not there when Magnus abducted me.
But he was there in New Orleans when you recounted it.
And I was not there in Dubai to correct his faulty recall.
Yeah.
You really caught my eye. I think you're something special, babe. I wanna take you. I know I'm hard to look at sometimes, but I'm here for the taking. I wanna give you everything.
Abandoned decorum. He made you a monster and killed himself in front of you. It must have been hard keeping that from Nikki. Armand got that part right in my book. He confronted you on the street, abducted Nikki, fed him to his coven, and yet you hid your vampirism from him, yeah? Question.
The yeah question mark. Yeah, so now it's a question.
Paris.
Why am I weak?
Delirium took you. I've been your nursemaid, you've been dull company.
And this? A rush.
The battening is typhoid. Also the doctor you slept through said.
Our favorite game. You lie. And I believe you. I'm not lying. Mexico! Gone out of the window! As though nothing unnatural happened! He returned, wearing silk breeches.
Don't you? It's the patron.
Lies on lies on lies. Sudden vanishings.
My first fledgling. Louis must have told you.
No.
I thought it was discretion that kept her out of your book. My love was a small box that I kept him in. No room for the many hours I talked of her, I guess.
And where is she now?
She's here right now. right here. She died. Vampire toddlerdom. The bank account in your name.
I could move to Auvergne and sell cloth. Don't buy me a house.
Mom, please.
Speaks my thoughts before I speak them. You gave this witchery to her.
She was an hour from death.
Finally.
Interesting. Is that the first? Is that the first time we see somebody
Cannot do it.
associate turned with an act of love, besides Lestat with Louis?
Mad. His playing has greatly improved.
I cannot hear the actors over his...
For his music to Gustav's acting.
Well, you can return to the role anytime you wish.
And have
There
your
are covens like this one in Roma, Venezia, Salerno.
Does Nicola know about us?
us. What is us?
Do you think
Take him aside. You're the actor manager. Manage.
You're his maker. Make him.
is there an evil older than you? Your maker, Marius.
My maker is dead. I've told you that already.
I give you the theater of the vampires! The greatest spectacle of the boulevard!
He was dramatic as a mortal. He'll find his way.
No, he won't.
I believe you. I love you, Lestat.
Christ. There's not room enough in this box for your desperation.
Bro.
Week ago. You don't like my music, Maître. Well, it's not me. It's my hands, but I don't have my letter opener. I think the music will improve once I find the letter opener.
We think you should take some time away from the theater, Nikki.
Deville and the Feast of Assumption on the night after!
Stop! Look at me! Look at me!
Here it is. Lestat. Can you cut the other?
Oh shit, this is actually
You're
sad.
able to with only one now.
Can you help him, please?
Are you Nikki? No.
Nikki, stop!
On the way to Saint-Denis.
Stop!
Would you point the way? Thank you ever so much. It's all a misunderstanding, my love. I wish to serve the god of the dark wood like the rest. Forgive
I
me.
told Nikki that I loved him. From the first seconds I saw you, I was drunk with his love. Your maker would tell you I was being kind, but in the moment, the words were true. I think. I remember the light. Fireplace. Reflecting golden onto his face. But I would not look at the wound. I could not. I couldn't do it. But I watched.
Armand do it.
As Armand pushed him into the fire with a poker in his chest. Formed into a circle, and he made only one sound. As though he knew that in death it was a nothingness.
Daniel is twisted. Daniel is twisted. I want to talk about a lot. Foremost, let's start off with something that I thought was very interesting just then. Right away when the scene with Nikki's hand getting cut off happened, I was immediately put back into what happened with Antoinette in season 1, because in season 1 Lestat cut off her finger but immediately he was kind of repulsed by it. Now it's interesting because when I first watched that scene, I thought it was, I don't know, just some sort of repulse that he had because things aren't perfect, and I think in Lestat's eyes, things always have to be perfect, and perfection for him is very specific. And now that he was recounting this, I can easily see how he couldn't look at it because he was reminded of what happened with Nicholas. It's also interesting that Lestat seems to have a common thread of lovers, starting with Nikki being an artist who cut off his own hand and therefore cut off his own ability to start playing, to continue playing music and to continue indulging in his own artistic ventures. And then he had Antoinette, who was also an artist, a vocalist, who, hey, you know, got her finger cut off by Lestat himself. He obviously didn't care about Antoinette nearly even as much, but cut off by Lestat. And even though it didn't impair her capability of singing, it gave her less of a chance in the public eye. Antoinette saw her life kind of fall apart. And I think it's interesting that Lestat made that happen with Antoinette. It almost feels like, again, a way of getting back into trauma. All these vampires, including Louis, love to remake and re-indulge in scenarios and situations that were traumatic, or even if they weren't traumatic, were highly distressing for them. And they love to partake in these. So you see that with Louis and the little stones that he had in the coffin when Claudia was murdered, and how he uses those same rocks, those same little rocks, and he uses that as a way to soothe himself. The whole ordeal that Lestat had with Antoinette felt like a way of going back to Nikki when he was distressed with Louis, even though Antoinette was nothing close to who Nikki was for Lestat. It's the closest he could get. Then in regards to Daniels, then I guess I really like how we're actually seeing Daniel's reaction to what's being said. And Armand in season 2 said that this is his drug, you know, getting these reactions out of people, listening to them. And I guess you could argue that it's all of our drugs because we're all as enthralled by these storytelling vampires. But you could see how much he was into it in a sadistic way almost. There was no empathy behind Daniel's eyes. There was curiosity, and that was very interesting because I think what Armand said was really saturated during that scene. I mean, people say this time and time again, and again, I'm gonna say it. Sam Reed is an insane actor. I mean, he acts like he has water bills due. Like they're gonna cut off all of the lights in his goddamn house if he does not act. Damn, man. It's just insane.
What am I looking at here? Did you go back far enough? All right, let's keep going back. Yeah, right about there. Stop.
Can you get out of my eye line? Yeah.
He just sat there like a fucking blow-up doll and no one said anything? Nothing?
But what can I say? Serving cunt has its consequences.
Listening to the failures.
It's true. I also suffer from that problem. Armand told the truth. Sorry, but I just have to say this. Why are we making every bad person or ill intent individual in the show like Armand and say that Armand told the truth, like make them seem an Armand ally or supporter. So as soon as somebody's terrible, terrible, like terrible, they're an Armand truther or whatever. Like, what is that? I don't really understand this thing that Roland has going on.
Congrats on the
I
happy
don't know,
day.
man.
I couldn't make it to the ceremony. I hope you don't mind me inviting myself to the honeymoon.
Friend.
Where's the food? I called him an Uber. Shut up, Bruce.
You call me Bruce? Because my name is Killer.
Well, no hope for you, Father Max.
Not exactly forthcoming, the vampire journalist. Left out a few prickly details.
Fire leaned down over me. And for a second, I thought I was gonna go right there.
My strength and salvation, shouts of joy and victory resound from the tents of the right. Those right hand is to
No more of that in my presence!
Got to his house.
I guess my biggest question
trying
is
to get
why
this
you
down
tracking me
here,
down
diary
now? I
on my
mean, we all
hands.
read your little page turner.
And it's all gone dumb in my mind, too. Crossed out. New sentence.
I didn't do nothing that bad to her, Daddy Lou.
Guess I don't have to tell you, dear Doc.
This shit is not funny, but the way he yapped, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. And I need 10,000 more of those. Thank you.
That bad to her, Daddy Lou.
Guess I don't have to tell you, dear diary, what it's like to have a person crack your spine, open you up, and shove a pencil inside you.
Very odd company at the long tail.
The way Claudia wrote that, Jesus Christ.
A finger, a drummer, a pimp. You, mommy, Claudia.
And I fought him, even with my broken arm, and then my re-broken arm. But even still, all the bad things happen that bad men do. He had my legs pulled apart and my dress pulled up around my waist. And that awful, stuffed full, too wet feeling down there. Like I was packed with dirt. And I hope one day he feels this. Small and cornered and crushed like go, because I seemed small and it looked like he'd won. And he did win, because I want nothing. To be nothing and say nothing and do nothing.
Couldn't pretend anymore that we were a Ticketmaster must-have, or that I wasn't having a nervous breakdown, or that psychosis wasn't the exhilarating, horrifying byproduct of romping and stomping around the hippocampus.
I'm good, thank you, Regina.
So they're out there.
Armandson.
So, who else wants to share?
I will. I'll share. Hello? Arun?
Hi, Arun.
Hi, Arun. Hello, Arun. And I am an addict.
Listen to track.
Listen, I'm also an addict. I'm an addict if you feel addicted. I feel addicted. Listen, guys, that was fucking beautiful. I do wish, and I said this in the previous reaction, but when it comes down to Bruce's death, I wanted it to be longer, and it didn't feel longer. I wanted it to be worse than it was for the Théâtre de Vampire. I can't really think about Claudia too much without wanting to burst into tears, to be honest. I don't know. Claudia is really, really special, and I think they've done a wonderful job of making Claudia feel as special as she was. And I'm talking about her like I'm talking about a deceased best one that I knew, which is insane. But it goes to show just how good they do it and how good they've done it. And I remember when I think it was the 7th episode of the 2nd season came out, I was numb after that. I was numb. This was a solid episode. I think it had 2 brilliant scenes. In particular, the interview portion with Lestat and Daniel. Again, I think the best parts of this show are the ones where they were having the interview and not the ones where we're in real life time. I think it really does its best work when the interview is being played out. And then that scene with Louis and Bruce and Lestat and Magnus, it was also very good. Yeah, let me know what you guys thought of this episode. And give it a like and comment and subscribe. Because I really like having conversations with you guys. And hashtag Armand Truthers.